All right. Good morning and welcome. We've got huge new card reveals today. We actually found out what the last leader is in the set of OP17. And as you can see, well, I mean, we don't have the leader yet on here, but the first card they revealed out of it was the Rox D Zebek, the 10 cost. So don't know what the you don't know what the leader is yet, but I think you can give a guess. So this is the new 10 cost one, and what it does is if you have characters without a counter, this card in your hand becomes a 2K. So if you have no counter in your hand, this is a 2K. Um Draw one card and play up, so it's actually you're signaling to your opponent also when you're out of counter. You could also oh, okay, you're actually signaling when you have characters without counter. So you could still have events without counter. Um and have 2Ks and everything like that, or like and have like 2 or 3Ks off of that. Um, the on play is draw one card and play up to two Rocks Pirate type cards with different card names and a total of 9 or less power from your hand. So you play this out and you probably get like two more big bodies out like back to back after that. Depending on what you have in your hand. And there are some interesting cards in this set altogether. I do like the fact that most of this is unleader locked. You just have to run the Rocks Pirates like in your deck, so this can be used in like other blue decks as well. Other blue decks, hopefully you don't have you're not that out of counter that you have to use this as counter. But yeah, there's that, and then we have the alt right here, which looks badass actually. I actually really like that. I can't wait to see like with the textures and everything on it also, because like these are like kind of dulled down a little bit, obviously because they're just sample pictures. Then we got our yellow Katakuri here. I think this. I'm not sure if this is the last character to be revealed for the Big Mom Pirates. I need to go back through and look. Your turn on play. If your leader has the Big Mom Pirates type, add up to one card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. So it's another healer specifically for Big Mom. Well, I was gonna say for Big Mom and for Charlotte Pudding. Then give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power during this turn, and then the trigger is just straight up to play this card. So like this will be oh, this is only on your turn. So if you do get the trigger, unfortunately, you won't get the heal. Um, but yeah, you won't get the heal or the minus 3,000, but you'll at least get the body on board. But he's only a 4K power, so I don't actually know how strong the trigger being play this card actually is. I was gonna say I feel like I would just want to put it in my hand and hold on to it for either the counter or to just straight naturally play it. So that way I can still get the heal off, and that minus 3,000 power could make the difference in a lot of things. We got the alternate art for the Are You Afraid of the New Era? And I already know what it does, but I really, really like that art. Not gonna lie. Like the red text and the whole red all over it. And here's the leader, here's the big boy, the new Rox D Zebek, and I'm assuming this is the alt art leader. We don't know what the actual leader looks like. You may trash one card from your hand, reveal one card from the top of your deck. If the revealed card includes Rocks Pirates, draw two cards when attacking. So every turn when you attack with your leader, you're going to be trashing a card from hand and then drawing two. Because more than likely you're going to run mostly Rocks Pirates in the deck, I believe, because like most of the other cards effects need you to have Rocks Pirates. We got Shiki, who has Rush. When attacking or on your opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash one card, including the Rocks Pirates types from your hand. Give one of your opponents minus 3,000 power during this turn. So this is going to be actually really good. I just hate that it's a 7 cost, because like this will help with you not having a lot of counter, because as I noticed going through, I don't think there is but like maybe one 2K in the whole deck, like other than the rocks, like 2K character counter, or it might not be. It might just all straight up be like no counter at all. So this will at least help it like turn your characters into a 3K if you have this on the board. I would use the when attacking from time to time, but I probably more than likely would use the on opponent's attack more. Um, Another Big Mom, Charlotte Lin Lin. You choose on play, your opponent chooses one, draw two cards, or your opponent trashes two from your hand. That's going to be all kinds of fun. You play this and you just go, okay, do you want me to have more cards or do you want to have less cards? Um, then on your opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash up to one card from your hand. Up to one of your leader characters gains plus 1,000 power during this battle, which this is good. It's a once per turn counter at least. 1k counter, which kind of sucks, but it's good. 5 cost also. I think it might be a little up there, but I don't think it's too terrible. That's when you should be able to like start controlling the game a bit more. This card, this Stussy, I miss Buckingham Stussy. This is insane, actually. So on play, up to one of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 6 or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So on play, it just nat freezes. No counter also. 5k for a 3 cost. And then activate main, you may rest 3 Dawn. So 3 Dawn cost. And this character, up to one of your opponent's characters cannot attack until the end of the next end phase. Just straight up, you get to freeze another character. If you play this out on your 6 Dawn turn, you can freeze 2 characters in a turn, which is just wild. I was going to say this, and then also having Galdino, and none of it's leader locked either, mind you. Not a single bit of this is leader locked. So, like, blue is just going to be the new freeze color all around. Oh, and this is probably what the borderless version. I wonder what the regular version is going to look like of these, because these are all the alts, I believe. But yeah, this card is fucking wild. Like, I can see this being used in a lot of other blue decks. The only part that kind of sucks is it's a brick in hand. Um, okay, so the 6 cost Edward Newgate got draw 1 card. Then if your leader type includes the Rocks Pirates, once per turn, attacks or is attacked, you may trash 1 card from your hand and activate this effect. Your leader gains plus 3,000 power during this battle. So it looks like every card, because like what is that? That's 1, 2, 3 cards that you can trash from hand in order to get a 3k, a 1k, and then I believe that's another 3k. So, and I think it's only leader. Yeah, this one's only leader. This one's leader character. And this is your opponent's character, so that's just like, you can just make sure that anything gets out of it, so it's leader character also. So this one only being leader kind of sucks, but it's not too terrible. I hate this art. This is the 10 cost Kaido, the alt art they did for it. Oh my god, did they do him dirty? It's so ugly. I want to see what it looks like with like all the foil, but Jesus Christ, his lips. What is going on there? Oh, is it? Oh, that makes sense then. That makes a lot more sense. I guess it's for the guy that drew Baki, so that actually makes a lot more sense than why it looks like that. Oh, thanks, I hate it. Pirate Crew alternate art, Monkey D. Luffy. I do actually really like this card. I can't wait to see what it looks like with like the foil and everything. If I do actually get the chance to see it, it's the 10 cost from I believe EBO4. If you have 1 or less life cards, give up to this card up to -1 cost in your hand, and then you may trash 1 card from your hand. Your leader gains plus 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you're a 7k until the end of your opponent's next turn. Normally, if you're running like a 6k leader, which I don't think there is any in yellow, um, then you'll be that for the turn. But then this character gains blockers, so then you get a 12k blocker for a turn as well. The Rocks card, I believe it's the 10 cost one, also got one. I really can't wait to see this one as well. See what it actually looks like with the foil. This looks like it's an actual photo of it, maybe, instead of just straight up a sample. I don't know, this might be a straight up photo of it also, now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't see the sample text on it. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they actually look like in person. We got a Kaido here. I can't read Japanese, don't know why I did that. Blocker on play, you may reveal 3 cards with a type including Rocks Pirates from your hand. Give up to one of your characters -3,000 power during this turn. So it's not a counter, but you can probably get something probably pretty important off board. It looks like you might want to go second in this deck now that I'm looking at it. That's 4 cost, 6 cost, 3 cost. It looks like okay, no, you have a curve for both. A curve for both first and second. 0 cost. I feel like the deck's really not going to work without these. And this is another card that I was like, you actually, this is kind of crazy. And this is why I think blue's like really going towards. Or no, that's right. This is removal. This isn't freeze. Never mind. You may rest 5 of your Don cards, return up to one character with a cost of 6 or less to the owner's hand. So you get to bounce something for 5 Don. And then it is leader locked for the counter. Up to one of your leader, including the Rocks Pirates, or up to one of your characters types, including the Rocks Pirates. So it only works on a Rocks Pirates leader or character. Gains plus 2,000 power during this battle. I do think the bounce can be used, like just that being able to be used in other decks is just going to still be strong. Um, but maybe because there's another card that is revealed later on that I think maybe might benefit from this counter being this, and the fact that it's a 0 cost counter as well, could work. I think this is it. No, this isn't it. This is a blocker. On play, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Place all of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 1 at the bottom of the owner's deck in any order. That's going to be great. That's going to be so good. I need to go back over black and see if there's any black that lowers base power, because there could be a black and blue deck that could utilize this pretty well, maybe. You may rest 1 of your Dawn and up to 1 of your Rocks D's of Bex gain unblockable, so you can either give the 10 cost or you can give your leader unblockable for the turn for just 1 Dawn. This is going to be great in the pre-release stuff also. You'll be able to give yourself blocker. I didn't even think about it also. These counters are going to be great in the pre-release, like when you have to build your decks with the Rainbow Luffy and everything, because he counts as a Rocks Pirate and there's zero Dawn counters to 1 of your leader with the type including Rocks Pirates, or up to 1 of your characters with a type including Rocks Pirates gains plus 2,000 power during this battle. Then we have Captain John. I think this is the one that I was thinking of. If your leader type includes Rocks Pirates and this character's... Oh, it's only for the Rocks. That's right. So, like, it can't be used outside of the Rocks Pirates. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Bubba. My cat's talking to me. Yeah. If your leader includes the Rocks Pirates types and this character is rested, your opponent cannot attack any other card other than this character, Captain John. So like it works like the 8 cost kid that got rotated. But it's a lot weaker. But he can protect it with the 0 cost events. Like you can use this to protect it, and you can use the other one to protect this as well as being able to control the board between using Stussy and like bouncing stuff back to hand. You should be able to like make sure that this is the only thing that gets hit and keep it around for a little bit. You may rest and its activate is to rest the character and draw 1 trash 1. So it's literally almost exactly like the kid. I think the kid lets you draw 1 trash 1. But oh, that's right. Full lead is also a counter, which is good. You may rest this stage. I forgot all about full lead being a counter. No, actually, this might be what saves the deck altogether. On your opponent's attack, you may rest this stage and trash 1 card from your hand up to 1 of your leader with the type including Rocks Pirates, or up to 1 of your characters including Rocks Pirates gains plus 1,000 for the turn. So you tap the stage, trash 1, and you get a 1K. And that's going to be what you're relying on heavily in the early game if you're trying to keep life. But I'll probably take life down to like 3 anyways, because he's a 5 life, isn't he? I mean, he should be. Yeah, he's a 5 life, so I'd probably take till I was down to 3 anyways. So, like, yeah, that's probably what the strategy will be, is, like, you just essentially are just, like, punch me over and over again until you get to the point that you can start controlling the game. If this character would be removed from the field, you may trash 2 cards from your hand instead. So it's got anti-removal, for itself at least. On play, your leader's base power becomes 6 until the end of your opponent's next end phase, which is good, makes you a 6k. Kind of wish it made you a 7k. There's so many other cards like that already do that. I mean, maybe it's because it's only a 5 cost. They could have just upped the cost on it and made him a 7k, because I feel like that's probably what this deck needs. Oh, and it's not leader locked either. So technically, you could play this in any other blue deck to become a 6k. Maybe that's why they didn't do it, because they didn't want to leader lock it. Because I don't think blue has something that makes it a 7k until the end of the next phase. Look at 2 cards from the top of your deck, reorganize them in any order, place them at the top or bottom of your deck, then draw 1 card. So you essentially get to either choose what you draw, or if you don't like them, throw them away and see what the next card is. Oh, and I didn't even... It's Strusen. Kaio. If one of your opponent's characters would be removed from the field by your opponent, if one of your characters would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may trash 2 cards from your hand instead. Draw 1 card, so it's anti-removal, which is going to be good, especially with like that Kaido around. On KO, your opponent places 2 cards from their hand to the bottom of their deck in any order. So essentially, you don't want to kill this. You want to bottom deck it or something. Get rid of it some way that way. Ooh, he's Fishman also. Oh, wait a minute. Activate main once per turn. You may trash 1 card from your hand. This character gains plus 3,000 power during this turn. No, this actually might be good in Jinbei. Actually, it's a 5 cost that once per turn you can turn into a 10k. Activate main once per turn. That's insane. That's an actually insane card. That's not leader locked. A 5 cost 10k. You just gotta trash a card. Which, I mean, in blue decks ain't shit. Jinbei, you might also not want to do this, but like also like I don't know, because like you want to use lead ability to put more Dawn on it, but I guess like you could technically trash 1, get the 3. Like if you were going for like a game-winning turn, trash 1, get the 3. Let's say you have a hand of 5, okay? 1, get the 3. Then Jinbei, I believe it's every 1 card you trash, you get to give 2 rested Dawn. So if they played the 8 cost Jinbei and rested all their Dawn and got the rush off of that, also got the bounce off of it, so they rested all 10 of their Dawn. Trash 1 card from your hand, becomes 3,000 power. Then trash another, give 2 rested, so then that's 12. 1 more, that's 14. 1 more, that's 16. 1 more, that's 18, I believe. If they have 5 cards in hand at that point. Like, I genuinely don't think they'll be able to, but still, like, I feel like that could be really good for, like, a game winner. I think that's just going to be really good in Jinbei in general, also. Add up to 1 blue event with a cost of 0 or more from your trash to your hand. Which, I mean, this is just going to be to cycle back your events to get them back after you've tossed them. I think this card is going to be good. I'm trying to think what other decks. I mean, Usopp might be able to be buffed from this. But other than that, I can't really think of too many other blue decks that run a lot of well, actually, Usopp runs no 0 cost events anyways either. It's mostly character trash. So, yeah. No, this is just to get those 0 cost events if you are running them. And it's specifically blue locked also, so it's not like you can run this in like a blue-red deck and try to pull like a red card out with it either. Oh, got another black character, got Broggy. This character gains plus 12 cost. I like that it's not leader locked also, so like other decks can use some of the Elbaf stuff. On play, if your leader has the Elbaf type, play up to one Dory with a cost of 5 or less from your trash or your hand. Then you cannot play character cards during this turn. So essentially on your 5 Dawn turn, if you either got Dory or you've got Broggy, you play one of them and then you get to play the other one of them. And then both of them in the Luffy deck, I believe, are going to be blockers as well. So you'll play one and get 2 blockers out. Or, well, I guess it's only once per turn one of them's a blocker, but still, like, you get 2 characters out and one of them gets to be a blocker. Then we've got our alternate arts here. Got the Usopp, gains 30,000 power. Elbath, there's a character, gains rush. Draw a card. Also gains 3,000 power. There's a character to one of your opponents. That's right. I've seen all those more. This one is another one that gains plus 12,000 power. And if your opponent... Oh, and on your opponent's turn, this character gains plus 3,000. Yeah, no, I think that's going to be really good. I really like that white beard. The Shanks looks amazing. I really like the Kaido ones also, other than the other 10 cost one. Jesus Christ. But I do like these, and I do like the lead performers. I'm waiting to see what that Jack is. Maybe they put it further down. I've heard some pings since I started. Ooh, the Sweet 3 Generals. I do really like that, actually. Oh, and the Big Mom art's cool. I like this one, but I like this one more. Oh, these Dawn look so sick. I actually really want this Dawn right here, the Rocks one. The 4 Emperors one's really cool too. And then they've also got, my plan is to crush all 4 Emperors. And then Loki and Luffy. Then we got Krieg support, surprisingly. We got a Monkey D. Luffy. You may rest one of your Dawn cards. This character gains Rush, so it's a 5-cost Rusher. Oh, and it's also technically Luffy and Ace support, now that I think about it, too. It's another Rush Luffy that sets another card as active. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. I might need this card. Like, actually, this might end up making the Oops All Luffy deck, like, actually, like, a thing. If you have 5 or less cards in your hand, set up to one of your Dawn cards as active. Yeah, because I could use this in place of the Zoro. I mean, I'd probably want the Zoro more because it gives you 2 Dawn instead of 1. But that's also activate main. I can just do it every turn. Got a base King Do and a base Zoro, both 2Ks. 7 cost 8,000 powers, which is interesting. I think it's especially interesting because this one's East Blue also. It's another 2K for Krieg, though. Another 2K for Krieg. Another base 2K for Impel Down stuff. We don't know why we needed another vanilla 2K for Impel Down, but we did. Oh no, okay, I didn't hear the pings from here. The pings were from another channel then. Then we got the Lucky Roo Treasure Rare, I believe. I really like it though. It looks cool. Like, I really, really like it. But yeah, that is all the cards for Naruto, or not Naruto. I just looked up and saw the Naruto Bandai stuff up there. That's it for the card reveals for One Piece. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break. Not gonna be anything crazy. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna go over some of the Naruto cards on Twitter. That also shouldn't take too terribly long. I think I'm gonna read an article, go over it real quick and see what pictures they showed, because it looks like they showed some of the cards and some of the pictures, and then also try to read over their Twitter and see what all they posted and see if I can get an eye on any of the other cards. But anyways, I'll be right back.